Yo, what's up guys? Carltopia here. Just gonna do a quick video. I went to an antique store or antique mall called Golden Nugget Flea Market Antiques, and that's near Lambertville, New Jersey. So I popped over there over the weekend and was able to pick up some vintage cards for my PC. But first, I just received a piece of mail today from somebody I follow on Twitter, Pete Steinberg. First, I didn't know what it was, because it was in a plain white envelope. And then I opened it up and had a note and some cards. So it said, Carl, some more Mets for you. How do you feel about Tebow? Cheers, Peter. So let's take a look at the cards first. A couple of soft sleeves, penny sleeves with some cards in them. Looks like we got a 2019 Brandon Nimmo from Topps. Oops, we got a Fleer logo sticker, a 1990 Upper Deck hologram. Nice, a Topps 1984 Darryl Strawberry rookie card. Gotta love that. Fleer 1990 Jeff Musselman. 2019 Michael Conforto. A 2012 Archives Darryl Strawberry reprint. And a 1990 Score Darryl Strawberry. So thanks, Pete, for the cards. Appreciate it, as always. And to answer your question on here, Tebow is, he's a ball player. But I wasn't giving him enough credit at first when I heard, that he was on the Mets. Thought it was going to be a, just a publicity stunt. But, he's obviously is a good guy, and he works hard, and who knows? I mean, at some point, they'll probably end up calling him up in a September call-up. And, but, we'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure if at this age he's going to be a really good ball player, but, he could be a bench player, I guess, for the Mets, but we'll have to see. So, now let's get to the vintage cards that I picked up over the weekend. So there was about 70 vendors, or there usually is about 70 vendors at this antique mall. And I went through, there weren't many open. It was kind of a rainy day, and I guess because it's the winter. But, they didn't really have much along the lines of baseball cards. I did come across one vendor who had some, pages with some vintage cards in them, so I took a look through and ended up pulling these. So this is a 1965 Topps Jesse Gonder. They had it listed at $2. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of a ding up in the left-hand corner. But, my first 1965 Topps card. So that's pretty cool. A 1970 Topps. Koosman Shuts the Door. So this was like a recap of the 1969 World Series. It's a really nice card. It's in pretty good shape too. So they wanted $1 for this one. 1973 Topps John Milner, 75 cents. Another nice card. It's in really good condition for a 73. And we got a 1973 Cleon Jones for $1. Decent card, a little ding in the left-hand corner, but overall pretty nice. 1975 Topps Gary Maddox for 50 cents. I have this card, and it's been pretty beat up, but this one was in really nice condition. This would be probably the best condition 1975 card Topps card that I own. Always liked Gary Maddox as a player, especially when he was on the Phillies in 1980. So, again, card is in great shape, decent price, so I picked it up. 1975 Topps Ed Kranepool for 50 cents. Again, another, really good condition card. Some soft cornering down the bottom, but far better than anything that I have in my collection right now. considering I was only 8 years old when 1975 cards came out. A 1976 Topps Keith Hernandez for 50 cents. Really decent card, no creases. Corners are pretty good, centering's pretty good on the front, a little off on the back, but you know, all in all, nice card. And I'm a super collector for Keith Hernandez. I didn't have this one, so it was good to add it to my collection. 1976 Al Roboski for free. So there's some issues with this card. If I took it out of the sleeve, I could probably show you. It's a little crease, I believe. Yeah, so there's a crease along the top here. Soft corners, a little ding on this corner, but for free, couldn't pass it up. Added to my Al Roboski Super Collection, which you know, this again was not a card that I had, so filled the spot there. Then we have a 1974 Steve Carlton, and again, this was free to a good home, so you know, of course I couldn't pass it up since it was free. Definite issues on this card. Crease top to bottom, crease from left to right. This corner is pretty wrinkled, but you know, again, it's a card I didn't have. Hall of Famer. Sure, at some point I'll end up upgrading the card, but you know, for now, you know, it goes into the collection. And last but not least, a 1974 Al Downing. So I picked this card up. He's not a Hall of Famer or anything, but he actually is from New Jersey, and he also pitched for Rider College, which is the college that I went to. So, you know, I picked up this card, and, you know, also free to a good home. Has a crease along top, has a little ding up here in the right-hand corner, but decent card, and thought I'd add it to my collection. So that's my vintage pickups from the Golden Nugget Antique Mall in Lambertville, New Jersey, and I'm probably going to be going back there as the you know, weather gets a little better. Hoping for more vendors, and there's somebody that was listed on their website that was not there during this trip, and it looks like he has some pretty cool stuff when he is there. So you know, hopefully we'll have some more you know, some more stuff to show you then. So for now, take it easy, guys. If you like the content, then again, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. And I'll see you in a few.